Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're gonna be doing Would I Buy It? Will I Buy It? I think it's 16. It's been 3 weeks and I usually do it about 2 weeks apart, but the past 3 weeks have just been crazy and I've had some other video ideas that I wanted to get out quicker, so here we are. This awesome series was created by Samantha here on YouTube. I will be linking her channel down below, as well as the link to Trendmood on Instagram, where I will be getting all the photos. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, but that's where I got my photos. Let's just pull the sleeves up because we're about to get dirty. Clinique, the Even Better All-Over Concealer and Eraser, has vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, 30 shades for $26. But it says it'll last up to 12 hours, smooth fine lines. I mean, pretty much all the stuff that you get from a concealer claiming to do all these wonderful things. But if this concealer is anything like their blush, then who knows? Yes, look who's back with a whole new formula and packaging. The Brow Pen by Anastasia. You know, I think I've bought a brow pen once, like I'm talking years back, maybe 4 or 5. And I remember not liking it, but I've seen quite a few people like continuously use the brow pen and they mention how natural it looks. My brows are a part of my like face routine that I'm willing to spend money on because I love doing my brows. So anything fun and exciting I am willing to try. $22. I think my brow pencils, the brow pencils are about 24, 23, something like that. So maybe this is a possibility that I might get this. It's cruelty free and vegan for those of you that are interested, and will be out online on August 10th. This is gonna go out after it. Pure Cosmetics is coming out with a new Defense Anti-Pollution collection. There's an eyeshadow palette, I believe an eyeliner, a mist, and some skincare items, a detox, and a moisturizer. I thought the concept of this is pretty cool to revolve an entire collection about being conscious about pollution. So these items are either going to not harm the earth, as well as cleaning whatever pollutions you have on your face. I think it's an awesome idea. Gimmicky, I'm not sure. We will soon find out when we watch some reviews on here. I don't think this is out yet. Oh, it's available now. So we'll probably give it like a week or two, hear what people have to say about it. I'm just hoping that the quality of the makeup doesn't suffer because of, you know, just trying like new formulas. Who knows? But I think it's a pretty cool concept and we shall see what the verdict is. Okay, available on Ulta. It seems like this is a set of just glowy products maybe, but Benefit Cosmetics is coming out with an eye beam gel highlighter for your eyes and face. I think the product looks cool. It's in a squeezy tube. It's a nice shade, but for me, my oily skin, not sure if this is something I would just go out on a whim and buy. I would probably have to watch reviews as I normally do with cream products, but again, the color, it looks good. Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Makeup Setting Spray. So the all nighter in like a glowy form. I think this is going to intrigue a lot of people. I know how popular all nighter is, and if it's going to add glow with maintaining like the staying power of your makeup, I'm sure this is going to be a hit. They're also going to be including an all-nighter Ultra Glow makeup primer. It has hyaluronic acid, agave extract for a dewy finish that lasts up to 12 hours. So if you're dry skin, this might be something to check out, because I know that a lot of primers is geared towards pores or controlling oils, and now that we're seeing a new trend of like, you know, glow, barely there makeup, we're seeing a lot more of these products coming out onto the market. And lastly, the Stay Naked face and lip tints. I do see them in these stick formulas. I'm again picky with stick products. It usually needs to lean a little more like of a matte or satin finish as opposed to glow, because sometimes glowy products in cream forms, it's not just glow, it's also gloss. And gloss on my skin, it's just gonna bring forth my oils even quicker. I'm always hesitant with cream products of that sort. So I would probably have to watch reviews if I were ever to consider these products. But I do find myself getting interested more and more into cream items, regardless of what my face produces. Okay, Fix Plus Watermelon, interesting. Let's see what it says here. Nordstrom anniversary sale. If you shop at Nordstrom, know that they're having an anniversary sale available for everyone on August 19th. There's early birds and all that special for card holders. I'm not one of those, but just in case you are interested, they are coming out with a kit. 35 bucks. Okay, it includes a full size of the Fix Plus Original, full size of Fix Plus Watermelon. I've never seen the watermelon before. And then you get a travel size of the Fix Plus for $35. That's a steal. It's like almost half off. As of late, I've been running through Fix Plus pretty quick because I literally spray it everywhere. I love the smell of Fix Plus and I use it every single time I do my makeup now. So maybe this is a steal, guys. I'm speaking to myself. I'm a Fix Plus user, and so maybe I might check that out. That's a steal. Anytime you can get money off of mid to higher end products, you gotta do it. Just gotta do it. But if it's products that you already use regularly or you really want to try it, not just for the heck of sale, you know what I mean? This is a little sad. I'm skimming through Trendmood and I'm not getting excited about nothing. I don't like to talk about products that I'm not interested in or I'm just gonna, crap talk about. I'd rather just skip it altogether unless I feel strongly about, my dislike for it. But I'd rather just whoop. Here we go, Wayne Goss. I have seen some reviews on this already. He came out with his eyeshadow palette as well as some kohl liners. Let's start off with the kohl liners. I'm a fan of kohl liners. I know that some people were asking, like, why did he go with kohl as opposed to like a gel eyeliner? And I personally, for me, I find kohl liners to be so much better in terms of the way that they look and the ease of blending when you're trying to smoke it out. Gel liners do have more of like an opaque pigment on them, but for blending out, kohl for me is just the way to go. The way it looks when it's done and done right is so beautiful. I do have both, but I kind of use them for different reasons, if that makes sense. His eyeshadow palette, I've heard some mixed reviews and it's not so much the quality. Well, let me try this again. So in terms of the color story, people are saying it's very safe and very boring. And I get the argument. There's so many neutral eyeshadow palettes out, but for a first eyeshadow palette, and if you know his style of makeup, of his style of eyes, he loves like a good smoky eye. And so like this is perfect for me. And speaking for myself, I love this eyeshadow palette. I know people had issues with the fact that it had a matte black. I know that a lot of people don't understand why it's in there, but I am of the makeup group that believes in having a matte black. It's such a staple. Kind of need it in my collection, which is why I'm keeping my ABH Soft Glam. That's the only reason, because it's my only matte black eyeshadow. But going back to this is for me a solid first eyeshadow palette. I love the color selection. It's got me written all over it, and people were mentioning that it's not like high pigment on like first application. And again, that's my type of makeup. I like to build on my makeup as opposed to just having a lot of pigment initially and then working on blending that. I like to build color. So based on what I'm hearing and whether that be good or bad, everything sounds good for me. Morphe, I've only recently heard of Morphe coming out with a sister brand, kind of like ColourPop has done with Fourth something. But they have Morphe 2, and the vibe I'm getting from this is the likes of Tower 28, Milk Makeup. What's the other one? Gosh, what is the other brand? Glossier is the other one. And I think this is where we are now in makeup. We're finding that it's about embracing what you have naturally and enhancing it ever so slightly. Like the idea of no makeup has been even further progressed into just barely their makeup. Literally, it looks like almost nothing. And maybe that's what Morphe is trying to dabble into. We're not seeing too many brands branch out and do entire collections of makeup items like that. You see pieces here and there, but Morphe has decided, you know what, we're gonna jump on it, we're gonna jump on it hard, and we're just gonna full out sister brand. I'm slowly getting into the trend. I wouldn't say that I'm all in on it because of my skin texture. I require more, in my opinion, more than just like barely there. I'm all about like, let's do it halfway, like be medium in terms of how we apply it to the skin. I'm dabbling into the thought of barely there makeup, but maybe I'm gonna slowly make my way into it. I'm not just gonna dive right in. So we'll see what people say of the brand. Viseart, the Petite Pro palettes, there's two, Midsummer and Solstice. I have started a wish list. No, I actually put it in my cart. So I'm starting a list of items that I'm thinking of purchasing from Sephora as well as Ulta. And I'm trying my best to put as much intent into the products as opposed to just be like, I want to try all of these things. So I said I was going to try out a mini Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. And then I thought, man, I've never tried Viseart either. So I looked through the entire list and I still was pretty set about maybe the Paris Edit palette. Now that I'm seeing this might be the one that I go with. And if I had to pick between the two, I would go with the orange one. Yes, I do have shades like it, but I'm willing to just pick that up to try the formula finally. So this is another maybe. I might have to check on Sephora to see if it's available because I'm going to make a purchase very soon. Huda Beauty highlighter. I saw, I think it was Manny MUA and someone else talk about this highlighter. Now this thing is huge. This sucker is big. And I remember thinking like, who could ever finish that highlighter? Then, you know, I hear it's for the face and body. Then you go, yeah, that makes sense. Always read the directions and description, guys. The design on here, I think it's simple, but it's also artsy in a way. Based on what I'm hearing, there's good things being said about it. I don't know if this will appeal or come off light enough for fair skin tones. I think Manny mentioned it was almost a bit too dark for him, so maybe medium to darker skin tones would be like a safer range to say that it would be worth trying out. But the color looks amazing. I don't need this. This is a huge thing of highlighter. It's $55, more than I'm willing to spend, but maybe we might do another fantasy basket and I'm pretty sure this will end up on it. Maybe let's do two more if I can find something, because I feel like I'm constantly scrolling through it and nothing is catching my eye. ColourPop, where are you? I feel like I need to talk about you because you're ColourPop. Oh, ColourPop. The Wild Nothing collection, duh, I've seen so many reviews on this at this point. I'm gonna say that this is the first time I've ever seen a ColourPop collection and be intrigued by everything in it. It's rare for me to do that. I usually just talk about the eyeshadow palette, maybe the blush, but here everything seems like really good. I've seen swatches, I've seen people do an eyeshadow look. I like the color story of the palette. I could do away with the green, but I get why it's there. I like the blushes. They're colors that I would personally use. The Jelly Mutt shadows, I saw people swatching and it looked pretty opaque. I can't say that for the other ones that I've seen in previous collections, but this one looks good. I did get the clear lip oil. I'm gonna try that out because I chucked all of my lip glosses and I need them to be replaced because I use them every single time. And most importantly, I really wanted these cream eyeshadow pots. I really want to try and go back to using an eyeshadow primer, and I did own the paint pots way back when. I don't want to spend that much money, so when I saw that they came out with this, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go online and see what they still have left. They were all gone. So ColourPop, please bring them back out. I'm pretty sure that you will, but just produce them in the masses, because I would really like that cream one, that cream shade. Please, it's such a good, it's such a steal. You can't beat ColourPop prices. Why is this so hard this time to find something that's interesting? Oh my gosh, did that just rhyme? So talented. Mented Cosmetics, let's do that, because that's what I have on my eyes, and I love my eyeshadow palette from Mented Cosmetics. Their customer service was amazing. You could tell they put care into my package, even though I bought one thing. So we're gonna end with Mented Cosmetics. They are coming out with 4 shades of bronzers. They have 4 shades coming out. It's a good range. If I were to pick one up, and I'm kind of tempted to right now because I'm getting rid of Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, no, I would pick up the bottom right hand shade. Looks like a more neutral tone. If this bronzer is anything close to their eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna be all about the bronzer. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I will. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. This makeup look can be found on Instagram. First link in the description box down below, where I will post a photo of this makeup look along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys. It is so hot. It is so hot. You ever get like those throat noises? I just had them. Girl, it's so hot and you decided to wear like a long sleeve? Yeah, this is YouTube. You gotta look like you're going somewhere.